go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Oregon Ducks. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick it away to get this game going. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Ohio State's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates, Kurt. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, it's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking to pass. It's Burgess. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Here's the toss play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Tight end makes the grab. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Grab down the middle. It's Avant. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And he's seen 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. To throw, it's Burgess. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Running out of time in the pocket. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Moves out of the pocket. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. The Ducks offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Fires it to the... Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. The back's got it on a counter. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And from the 29, defense figures to bring pressure here. Looks to the left, pass caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Ducks will line up to boot it away.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Burgess. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. And they'll force the quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be a sack. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
The offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over. Downs now. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Ducks will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Burgess. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's got the first and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Wade. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offense can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Boy, nice pickup there, Chris. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up another big play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Dropping back. It's Burgess. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Right for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to scramble. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass, the catch is made. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Ducks will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dropping back, it's Burgess. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he drops back in the gun. And they will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead.
14-0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the right side.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. The clock is still running. Out to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. The tight end has got it. And that will pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at 38. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. At the 30 now. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Burgess. Caught by the receiver. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. And it looked like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And the pass ball is incomplete. The final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaks into the clear. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run.
Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
He's swarmed by the defense. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Burgess. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Buckeyes! We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kicking team.